we are back to the subject of reflection, because on this image I want to show you another technique that you can use to create natural looking reflection. And for this, I'm going to use what I already have here. So first of all, we are going to clean this up because it will be easier for us to create natural looking reflection. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the pen tool, and with this I'm going to make the selection, so the same thing as always. I'm going to grab it in the middle and create natural looking curve here. As you can see, we can easily grab these endings, and now if I would go here, as you can see, it looks perfectly matched because we did it exactly in the middle. If it won't be perfectly matched, we can always press Command or Control, grab this end, go back to the start, just like this one, match it again, and then as we grab here, we can create this curve from the start again. So important to keep this in mind, and as I need to go straight up here, I'm going to remove it, or rather pull it back, and again go up. But from what I see, it's not perfectly done, so I'm going to remove it even further. And now go up here and I have straight line. So in the middle here, to make the nice natural looking curve, and till the end here, as you can see, it doesn't look straight. So I'm going to narrow this here till this level, and now new curve over here. So something like this, I'm quite satisfied, although here I could do it a little bit better, but we'll see what we can get. So I'm going to do a copy. First of all, make selection, feather radius, let's keep at 1 pixel, and this part I'm going to do layer via copy. So this one I will rename to reflections, and also I'm going to use this selection, and on this clean layer I'm going to use a brush, and I will take the sample with eyedropper. I'm pressing Alt or Option, taking the sample of the color and painting this over in the natural looking color that I had here. So it's something like this. We can turn it off now, and we can see it looks good. It's all covered, and these reflections I'm putting on the top here. So now I'm going with this cat part. I'm going to filter, blur, and I'm going to use motion blur, and let's make it straight. So the angle, I believe, is 90. Distance, quite strong. I just need to check if it goes in exactly same direction as it's supposed to, but I believe we could make it a little bit different way. So I wasn't sure if it's straight. It's really important to make it in the correct direction. So let me try a few more times. So I believe it should be around 88 maybe, or 88 is too much. But then the other side is also too much. Maybe minus 89 for after. I think this one is straight now. So small differences, but let's hit OK. And now If it's not strong enough, we can of course duplicate these reflections to make sure they are strongly visible. We can do it more times if we need that. I don't think I need as much. So these 3 layers, I'm going to select them all, hit right on them and merge layers. So I will change the name to reflections. And now on this layer, I will create mask. And I'm going to paint over this extension here with the color black to cover this. So this is how we do it. Also, if we don't want to do it this way, we can try to take selection from what we had here before, if we would have it, and then simply create a mask. But as you can see, we already don't have this part here. So with black color, of course, on the mask. So if you see that you paint in the black, it means the mask is not selected. And I'm trying to carefully paint close to the edges. It's really important. If we go too far, it also will not look as natural. So we will have to correct this, and I need to make sure that here everything is clean as well. So let's do it on the top as well. I'm adjusting the size. So I got a little bit too far, I believe. But it's not reason to be worried, because you can switch the color to the white and bring it back. And then if we go too far, again with the black on the same layer. So this way, I believe I have created quite natural looking reflection. Just making sure it's nice and tidy next to the edges, and this is before and this is after. So this is how you can use the part of the image that we had to create natural looking reflections. If it's too strong, you can always adjust the opacity, so then the reflections will be smaller. If you keep opacity at 100, it will be stronger. If you duplicate the layers, it will also be stronger. So this is how you can manipulate the reflections and adjust them depending on your own needs.